talking about water, sunscreen, don't be out in the excessive heat. Those are all the things that make that's all the things that make a good workout, man. What you talking about? Don't be out in the heat too long.
That's the way to have a heat stroke too.
And wear sunscreen, please, man. They trying to take away from all the fun, man. They trying to. That's where the gains come from, Tello. Tello said, "Yo, do we have some cold water?" No. You said, do we have something cold to drink? I was like, here, everybody.
I was like, I'll get myself something cold.
Tello was like, hey, it's okay if we stop at the store real quick.
I had to get this bad boy.
Tello had to get 3 Gatorades, 4 Gatorades.
I did though.
Fountain drink and ice. Man, just get me to the rocks, man. Point me to where the rock is. Point me to where your biggest rock is at.
We gonna see.
Where's the biggest? Excuse me, sir. Where's the biggest rock? And he was like, wait, rock? Yeah. He talking about mountain? Yeah, the big. Hey, just point me to where the biggest rock is at, man.
Point, and we'll go.
All it is a rock. That's all. It's just a big rock.
That's all it is.
Fun for climbing, man. The bigger, the better.
Well, I'm climbing up there hydrated. Y'all stay hydrated. Do not listen to this man, right?
Man. Hey, Tello, when I run that 10 miles, tell them how many bottles of water I have.
This guy said one whole bottle. Can you believe that? Just one whole bottle in 10 miles.
10 miles, 1 bottle of water, and it was a hot bottle. It was a hot bottle of water because it was in 106-degree heat.
Why are you disciplining yourself like that?
Listen, man, if you want to sharpen your mental toughness, run 10 miles in 106-degree temps with 1 bottle of water.
I think he gets turned on by torturing himself.
032.
I think he gets turned on by torturing himself or something.
106-degree heat.
Would you agree with me, sir?
One hot bottle of water, 10 miles. Perfect. Hey, Tello. Heaven.
Ecstasy right there. Yeah, always.
Let's get it.
Let's go.
And welcome back to my channel. As always, I hope you're having a great day. My name is Majors. You could be anywhere else in the world right now, but instead, you're right here with me. And I'm thankful. Yes, sir! Yeah, baby! We are in the place to be, right here with me. The one, the only, best cameraman on YouTube. Hold on real quick, Cap. Hold on real quick. Hey, yo, Tello!
What's good, Majors?
What's going on with you, baby?
Same old, you already know.
Good to see you, baby.
Always.
You ready for the day?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tello's ready for today. I'm ready for today. I hope you guys are ready, baby. I hope you guys are ready. Today's video is a long-awaited one, huh, Tello?
Oh, yeah.
Buckle up, count, because we're going to get it in today. Gonna have a lot of fun. Get your popcorn ready. You want to get somewhere nice and cozy? Because we're going to get to these questions. Is that okay with you, Tello?
That's all right with me.
Is that okay with you, Cap? Yeah! But before we start the festivities, as always, we'd appreciate if you would like, sub and share.
And enjoy the video.
Let's get it!
Let's go.
Let's get it, baby. I got Tello's drink right here. You know my man likes to stay nice and cool. I got you, Tello.
Already.
First question on deck, coming from Simone.
All right, so Simone says, do you work in the fitness industry?
I do not work in the fitness industry. I do get that from time to time, but man, I just have an affinity for, for being in the best possible shape. Fitness is a passion, but no, I'm not in the fitness industry.
Are you from Las Vegas originally?
No, not originally. I've been out here for about 13, 14, 15 years or so. I was born in Denver, and then from Denver I went to Jacksonville, Florida, and I've been out here in Vegas ever since.
Cool.
My favorite place I've been, without question, is Clark County, baby. Las Vegas is the best place I've been.
All right, next question. Favorite holiday destination?
You know, I'm not really picky when it comes to that. I would say pretty much anywhere family's at. Anywhere family's at, Simone. As long as I can spend time with friends and family members, it don't matter where it is. I'm good to go, man.
How did you and Tello meet and when?
Ooh. How did Tello and myself meet?
In the octagon. We were about to fight UFC.
We was about to throw down. Yeah, we had a MMA fight scheduled. And
he just wasn't in my weight class, you know, so.
We actually worked together at the same job. And I met you in the break room right when you first started. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Crazy, man. The time goes by quick. We've known each other now for
almost 10 years.
About 10 years.
Yeah.
We about a decade deep, baby.
Oh yeah.
Blessings,
Counting.
man. Blessings, brother.
Already. Biggest inspiration?
That was a good question, Simone, by the way. Biggest inspiration?
Of course, it's me, you know?
Oh, man. Listen.
I send him pictures of my abs every day.
That's what wakes me up in the morning, man.
You know
That's what gets me going. Like when I have that. My loved ones are my biggest inspiration.
Bam.
Bam.
Any place, country you would like to visit?
A goal of mine is to be able to start traveling more for sure. But if there was one place I would want to visit, oh, there's a bunch, man. You know what? I'm gonna say I would like to see the Eiffel Tower, man.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'd like to go to Paris. I think that'd be real dope. Hey, Navy SEAL burpees on the Eiffel Tower, baby.
Do you have any phobias?
That's a good one, Simone. That's a good one. Actually, I don't, man. I don't think I have any. No phobias, Simone.
What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I have like a top 10 list, but I'm gonna just say a couple. I would go, man, Will Smith. He's done a gang of movies, man. But the one that had really touched me was Pursuit of Happiness. Just the struggle that he had been through, based off of true events. So Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith, and the other one, I gotta go Braveheart. I love that movie. Just William Wallace out there, man, with the gang, trying to fight for their freedom, man. Something that a lot of us take for granted each and every day. So Braveheart and Pursuit of Happiness.
Was there an inspiration for your amazing, memorable intro and outro?
Nah, you know, the intro and the outro, that just kind of came spontaneously. Right, Tello, would you say? Because when we started doing the YouTube vids, we was working on a few different ones, right? Remember, we would mix them up, and then over time, it just kind of turned into what it was. So it pretty much just happened naturally. I wouldn't say there was any inspiration for it. It just kind of came about, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. This is Simone's last question.
What we got? Tello, hit me.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes, I actually have 3 younger brothers. I'm the only one out here in Vegas. Those guys are down in Florida. But yeah, I have 3 younger brothers. My brother that was in the military, he was the one that actually inspired me to actually start a YouTube channel in the first place. We've mentioned that several times, but he was the one that kind of gave me the idea to do what we're even doing. So shout out to you, Rashad. Love you, bro.
Shout outs.
Love you, baby, bro.
Thank you for the journey. Here we go. Shea butter.
Oh, we got Shay on deck. What's Shay talking about?
First one is, how do you stay so lean all year round?
Nutrition. You cannot skip that step. Having clean nutrition and intermittent fasting, on top of course, being consistent with your routine, with your regimen, with your training, with your working out, that's gonna keep you lean year round. Not deviating from it. As long as you're doing those 2 things, everything else will take care of itself. It don't matter what time of year it is, you're gonna be ready.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. Okay, so she says, would you do a full say of eating? As in, what I eat in a week, please. Well, actually, she said, please.
She said, please. I get this a lot too, man. A lot of people want to know what I eat. I actually did a video on that, what I eat in a day. But if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and click the card. It should pop up right about now. No, but the only reason why I haven't done a video like that, Tello will tell you guys, what I eat is very, very boring. And it's repetitive. It's the same thing every single day, which is probably another reason why I'm able to stay lean, single-digit body fat all year round. We went out of town to do the Haunted Hotel vid in Pioche. What did I eat, Tello?
Half a chicken.
I brought it with me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
12 eggs.
That's it. Tello and Big Dog, they went to the chicken finger spot, got some good food. I had my same meal. A half a chicken, 12 eggs, almonds, wheat thins, cranberry sauce, protein, and that's a wrap. No liquid calories. That's something else too that I always tell people that I train, is if you serious, you're gonna kick them liquid calories. I mean, this is Tello's drink, you guys. But Tello will tell you, all I drink is nothing but water, man. There's really nothing to show. I don't eat anything else. I eat that every single day for years now.
What has the hardest part of YouTube been for you?
That's a good one, Tello.
Oh yeah, really good one.
Before YouTube, I have my whole gym schedule planned out. I know what I want to train, how I want to work out, frequency, all that stuff. Because I have a fitness channel, I'm not able to do it like that no more. So now I have to plan my whole training routine around the content that I plan on filming and releasing to you guys. That's something that I don't really necessarily like, but it just comes with the game, so I'm used to it.
Question is, what got you into fitness?
When I was a kid, my grandpa put me into karate, so he enrolled me into martial arts. That's actually what kind of started it. And after martial arts, I got into football at the age of 10. Grew up with that. I would say sports. Sports got me into fitness. Great question, Shay. Appreciate you. You know that.
We definitely do.
Yes, sir. Who we got next, baby?
All right, so we got Anna B.
Anna B.
And then she says, hey, Majors, here are my questions for you. Is Majors your real name? Question number 1.
No, Majors isn't my real name. It was a nickname given to me at one of my previous jobs, and it just kind of stuck, and I kind of just kept it from there. I think the best nicknames are the ones that your like friends or your family or other people around you give you, and I just kind of kept it. It just stuck. So. All
right. So our next question is: do you indulge in unhealthy foods?
Do I indulge in unhealthy foods? Ooh, I can't even remember the last time I had like a burger or something like that, or like fries or something like. Let me see. Not really. Honestly, I would say I don't. Would you say, Tello?
I would say you don't.
I don't. Nah, I really don't indulge. It's not a bad thing. It wouldn't be bad if I did from time to time. It's just I don't really have a craving to, or like a want or desire to. So not really. But you know, every now and again, you know, maybe sometime in the future, in the near future, I might have like a slice of cheesecake or something. I don't know.
That's right.
We'll see.
Do you feel guilty after indulging? But since you don't really indulge,
you know what, Anna? When I do decide to indulge, I'm not gonna feel guilty. I won't feel guilty about it because, you know, I've been taking care of business. I've been doing what I've been supposed to be doing. So, you know, when that time comes, it'll be like a treat, and there's nothing to feel bad about. You know, as long as you taking care of your business, everything in moderation. As long as it's in moderation, there's no problem, man. You don't have to. You guys, you don't have to be like me. Never indulging, staying strict. To me, it's not strict. To me, it's like waking up, brushing your teeth every day. You don't even think about it. That's how it is with how I eat. That's how it is with my nutrition. But when that time comes, when I do want to get some sweets or whatnot, there's nothing to feel guilty about, because like I say, everything in moderation. And as long as you've been handling your business, you're good to go.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. Next person, Kirsten Quickfit.
Kirsten Quickfit, baby. Yeah.
All right, and she asks, how long have you been so committed to fitness, and did something prompt you to dive into the fitness arena and motivate others?
Kind of like the other question, right, Tello? My grandpa got me into martial arts at a young age. Started playing football at the age of 10, and it's been no looking back since then. And as far as inspiring others, I've always wanted to lead by example. I've just always had that way about me. Even when I was just a young little tot on the playground, elementary school, I've always wanted to be that example. I never wanted to lead with words. I always wanted to lead with action, and I think maybe the people around me kind of noticed that, and it's just kind of been that way ever since. It all started back in elementary. It's a responsibility that I take with sincerity. It's one thing when you reach and accomplish your own personal goals, but man, the feeling that comes with seeing the other people around you do the same thing, and if you can have a helping hand in that, you can't put a price tag.
Oh no.
Can't put a price tag on that. So.
Our next contestant on The Price is Right.
Come on down. Who's next, baby? Spin the wheel.
Vitality, Fitness and Science.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
All right, so the homie asking, looking forward to the video, or he's saying looking forward to the video majors. And my questions: number one, why did you start YouTube? And two, what's your biggest fear?
I would train people on occasion one-on-one, but YouTube is a beautiful platform to where you can reach people, communicate with people, connect with people all across the globe that you wouldn't otherwise get a chance to know, just like we're doing now. It's one thing when you're able to accomplish your goals, but when you bring people with you, it's a beautiful feeling, man. It's such a blessing, something that I definitely don't take for granted. And that's probably like that's my reason right there, man. You know, I train people, not anymore ever since I started with YouTube, but I would just love to see those eyes get bright and that smile on their face and their whole demeanor just light up when that person accomplishes something that they didn't think was possible for themselves. That's why I started the channel in the first place. My biggest fear is being average. That's probably why I go so hard. I give my A+ effort in everything I put my hands to do. I just cannot see myself blending in or being part of the pack or part of the group. Being average is my worst fear. That's what truly terrifies me. Being average is what will keep me up at night. So if I'm not on my grind, I'm not sleeping well. I gotta outperform. I have to be the best possible version of myself each and every single day. Holding myself accountable and pushing those limits is mandatory. It's a necessity. So I would say that would be my biggest fear, is being average.
All right.
Thank you, homie.
Let me get some of that.
Yeah. That was his last question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Let's chill right here for a second.
Okay.
Whew. Just alone right here, it's like 10 degrees left.
All right. Who's the next contestant, Tello?
All right, so the next contestant is Kicking It With Dang.
Oh, Kick It With Dang, that's my guy.
All right, and he says, congrats on your YouTube journey, bro.
Thank you, homie.
My question is, who are your other YouTube inspirations or favorite channels?
Mike Rashid is one. Mike Rashid is a monster in the gym. He's gone into entrepreneurship, got his own proteins now, his own gear. As a matter of fact, sometimes you guys will see me in the videos. When I go to the gym, I use wrist wraps. The black wraps with the red, those are from Mike Rashid. I got that from his site. So Mike Rashid, and this one's gonna surprise you, but Demi Bagby. Remember me talking about Demi? Demi Bagby, if you research her story, this girl's like 4'11", maybe 5 feet, broke her back, wasn't sure she's ever gonna be able to walk again, came back stronger than ever. Check out Demi Bagby. The stuff that she does will put most dudes to shame. Sweet girl, amazing personality, but she's vicious. When she starts training, she's all smiles. But when she gets to work, she's a savage, utter beast. And then lastly, I would say David Goggins. Gotta go Goggins, man. Mike Rashid, Demi Bagby, David Goggins. You guys already know about Goggins. If you don't know about Goggins, just look him up. David Goggins, enough said.
Beast.
Stay hard.
All right, and he also just said, hopefully we also get some new bars in the near future.
Yeah, no doubt. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. We got some more stuff coming for sure. I got some plans for sure. Appreciate you, homie. And we got to get back in that booth, man.
We do. From Shar F.
Shar.
And she asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
That's a great question, Tello.
That is.
Great question, Shar. That's a difficult question for me, Shar, because I'm just always so honed in and focused on that very next step and focus on those short-term goals. 5 years from now, I want the person that's standing before you today to be unrecognizable. So as long as I'm unrecognizable 5 years from today, then I'll take it. You know, it's all about growth for me. It's all about that next step, not taking anything for granted and experiencing and enjoying and making the most out of every single day. As long as I'm doing that, I think the 5 years from now will take care of itself, man. But as long as I'm happy, as long as I'm healthy, and I'm unrecognizable, man, you know, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Have you ever considered making a fitness video with people with different BMI working out right along with you?
What she's saying is what I've thought about in the past, Tello. Sometimes people could be intimidated to do some of the things that we do because maybe they're on a different fitness level, different part of their journey, you know what I'm saying, that may not be as advanced or whatnot, right? So that's a great question, Shar. Think of the different ways I could put something like that together. But you can always modify, you can always make those adjustments, personalize any routine that we do to your fitness level. So But that's something that we're gonna have to try to consider going forward, man. That's something I would love to do. I think that would be dope, man. You know,
would be.
For sure.
How is Miss Majors enjoying her new Beamer?
She's loving it. Mrs. Majors, man, I can't get out of that BMW, man. I be trying to get her sometimes to drive my truck. You know, we can switch, tell her. Nah, man. She on it tough, man. She's enjoying her BMW for sure, Shar. And I'll tell her that you asked about it, my friend.
As she should.
Yes, sir.
Next person is Trish Lee.
Trish Lee.
And she asks, or she says, such an amazing video again, Majors. You are a beast as always. Her question is, any diets you use right now?
Diets. You know what? I don't personally, I don't believe in dieting. I don't like to use the word diet. It's just something, you know, I'm just weird like that. But as far as nutrition is concerned, I do intermittent fasting. And that's what's worked really well for me. I switch back and forth between OMAD and intermittent fasting. So OMAD is 1 meal a day. I might do OMAD for maybe like 6 months and then just go back to a standard 8-hour eating window with intermittent fasting. I don't really believe in dieting, but intermittent fasting is worked wonders for me.
Cool.
Thank you, Trish. Keep grinding, Trish. I see you.
Next question.
Tello getting a little winded, y'all. You getting a little winded, huh, Tello?
Oh yeah. He's not ready. All right. So, Red December 02. What does your full day look like from when you rise till you go to bed? Also, how do you find time to get back to comment and watch videos? Not being nosy.
That's a good question. It's a little tough because I'm trying to watch where I'm going, you know?
You didn't just hear something growl?
Don't worry, Tello. So I got it. Oh, that's a good question, Red. That's a good question. I wake up early in the morning. A lot of time when I train, I wake up as early as 3:30, 4:30 a.m. to get my training in. You know, my days vary, man. I mean, it's so different from day to day. Usually I have early mornings and I have late nights, but as long as I get 4 or 5 hours in, I'm good to go. YouTube is pretty much like my TV now. I don't really even watch TV no more. It's mostly watching YouTube videos. You know, I try to support as much as possible. But throughout the day, you know, I just try to find time. I make a way to make sure I try to do the best I can to respond to all you guys' comments. And we found this nice little cozy spot. Give Tello a little breather.
Oh yeah. I'm about to lay down.
The earliest I'll eat, my first meal is 1 in the afternoon. But my first meal could be as late as 8 p.m. at night.
In other words, he's a robot. Deco Fit.
All right, bring it, Deco.
Who are your favorite actors?
Ooh, we kind of touched on that a little bit. I would say Leonardo DiCaprio is probably my favorite in the game right now. Him and Will Smith. Yeah.
Big Willie.
Big Willie.
Nah, 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 nah.
You crazy.
Get jiggy with it.
The Fresh Prince, man.
Yeah, that's the key right there. What's your dream destination?
I would say dream destination would be the Maldives. Have you heard about the Maldives?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, listen. You look up those pictures online. The Maldives. I think they're in South Asia. Beautiful, gorgeous spot. I would say that would probably be my dream destination. Good questions, Deco. Thank you, sweetie.
All right, next one. What's your biggest goal in life?
My biggest goal in life. Oh, that's a good question. You know, I never really thought about that. My biggest goal in life, I would say,
be as fit as Tello.
Well, I mean, that's a given, man. I don't want to.
I know you aspire to be me, but you know.
I mean, outside of that, that's to be the man that my family is proud of, to just leave a legacy behind after I'm long and gone that that my kids and my loved ones could be proud of. It's probably my biggest goal.
Boom. Well said.
Thanks, man.
Will Smith said that too.
Did he?
No. She says, stay strong, my friend. I can't wait to see your video. Thank you, Deco.
Likewise, Deco.
Yeah, yeah. So, here different. Does your people understand your importance as a role model?
Oh man, I don't even know how you would even respond to that, man. I don't know. When I read that was like such a humbling comment, and
I mean, I guess I could answer that. I do, because I've always told him he's got a powerful voice.
Yo, you've always said that, man, from the very beginning. And I'm like, man, why does he feel that way? You've always said that. You know, whatever we got going on, you always right there front and center, man.
Already.
Appreciate you, brother. So you kind of answer that for me, man. Thank you. Here's different, your family. Thank you so much, just for all that great energy you consistently bring. Appreciate y'all, man.
Always. We always appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Jesse the Groot. I am Groot. All right. Oh, that's a nice breeze. All right, so what is your purpose? Damn, I ask myself all the time.
What happened?
What is your purpose?
Oh, my purpose.
Is that a good question?
That's a good question. That's a really good question. My purpose is to lead in a way to where people will want to follow, and lead in a way to where people will want to bring the best out of themselves. You know, as long as I'm growing and I can help other people around me grow, I feel like my purpose is complete, I would say.
All right, well said.
Helping others, that's my purpose. Helping others, that's what I feel. Great question.
All right, here's the next one.
Okay.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck?
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure that one out since grade school, man.
I know.
Who we got next, Tello?
Cleaning with Rachel.
Cleaning with Rachel, yeah.
And she asked, how many children do you have?
That's a different question. Good question, Rachel. I have 3 kids. I have 2 boys and 1 girl. And that's why I wake up each and every single day, to be honest.
Shy Sarai next.
What's going on, Shy?
She says, I don't know how many questions we get, but I'm asking them a ton.
Bring it.
Hello. What's your favorite healthy food and favorite unhealthy food?
My favorite healthy food, I would say grilled chicken, eggs, and salmon. Unhealthy food, I would probably say, favorite unhealthy food. Man, I mean, I guess like pizza. I'll probably say pizza.
All right. Is there a person whose physique you admire or aim for?
I don't really pay attention to other people's physiques. I just really try to focus on some of the things that I'm trying to clean up and work on. I try to take advantage of whatever my weaknesses it may be and try to make those weaknesses strengths. I'm always trying to, outdo my old pictures. My old pics from so this time next year, I'll be trying to outdo how I look this year. And that's just how I do every year.
What is your favorite weather to work out in?
Oh, the heat. I love working out in the heat. I was just telling Tello before this video that I just got a 10-mile run in, and I wanted to make sure it was nice and hot. 106 degrees, 10 miles, 1 bottle of water, and that water was hot too. So I kind of like to torture myself a little bit. It just makes it fun. And training in the heat is a good time to train because it's usually, you're usually the only one out there because everybody else is waiting for that sun to go down. So it just kind of makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're doing something that other people choose not to do. So I would definitely say the heat.
The heat is your aphrodisiac? No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is your favorite color red?
Hey, I know why she says that. Look, the red shoes. Yeah.
Red sweats.
Red would probably be one of my favorite colors because it's just fiery. You know what I'm saying? So I would say black is my favorite color, and then 1A is black and 1B would be red.
How often do you weigh yourself?
Generally every day. One of the first things I do is I get on the scale and weigh myself. I could usually tell if I'm like a couple of ounces heavier than I'm supposed to be or a couple ounces lighter. So I just kind of like to keep track. It's a fun little thing, but every day I generally weigh myself every day, but I do not recommend somebody new to fitness who's trying to lose weight or whatnot weigh themselves every day. That's the last thing you want to do, actually. But once you get to that place where you're on top of things and you're just cruising, it's different. But every day.
Do you prefer body weight exercises versus weights?
I'm a gym guy by heart. So first and foremost, I'm a weight room guy. It's tough because I absolutely love both. If I had to pick one, I'm gonna go with the weight room. But I love my push-ups. I love my crunches. You know, I love my squats. I love my burpees. So the body weight work does wonders for you too. That's why I love to combine the two, because I don't like to do either or. I know guys that are strictly body weight, and I know guys that are strictly weights. They both have benefits that the other one doesn't offer. So I bring them together. I love them both. But if I had to pick, I'll go with the weights.
Boom. Besides your car wreck, Epiphany, what else spurs you on to continue grinding?
I just have a insatiable drive to want to grow, just to be better than I was yesterday. And as long as I'm outdoing the person I see in the mirror, I'm good to go. I felt before the car accident I was already that way. Tello could even tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been that way for as long as he's ever known me. I've been that way since probably 7 or 8 years old. But the car accident, that near-death experience, is what took me from like a 10 to an 11. I would say I'm very goal-oriented. You break one goal, you set the next goal. There's nothing like accomplishing that new goal, man. And that's what keeps me driven, I would say.
All right, next question. How do you feel about steroids?
Yeah. Steroids, I don't cheat. I'm a straight up and down dude, and to me, personally, steroids is like cheating. So it's kind of like trying to, I've never got into steroids because it's something that I can't feel good about. I can never get into something that I can't feel proud of at the end of the day. And what good is it to win a race if you were given a 20-30 yard head start?
Facts.
So, nothing against people that use performance enhancing drugs, PEDs, steroids. That's just not for me. I want to get it the natural way. I want to get it the way that's natural for my body. And I don't really look towards, this year or 5 years from now. What I'm doing now, I'm setting myself up for, 10 years from now. So it's all about long-term and longevity for me. I never want to take the shortcut or the easy way out.
All right, next question. What is your favorite sport?
Football. Yeah, for me, football, no doubt. I love contact. I love the sound of helmets clashing, guys in there, grown men banging on each other, slamming each other. That contact, that sweat, that blood, that grit, those tears, there's nothing like it. It lets you know who you are. When it gets real, it's just you and the man next to you in the huddle against the world. No feeling like it, man. So definitely football.
Would you pick fame or fortune?
I would rather fortune for sure, because having that financial freedom that you could take care of your family with, and just being able to maneuver the way you want to maneuver, travel when you want to travel, do what you want to do when you want to do it, having that freedom. Yeah, that's what it's about right there. Because I've learned as I gotten older that time is the most precious thing that we have on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
So to be able to spend it the way you want to, priceless.
What is your dream car?
The Rolls Royce Wraith. That's my dream car right there.
Nice. And
have you seen it, Tello?
Yeah.
Hey, the way them doors come out like that Wraith.
Suicide.
Nasty. Luxurious, and it's got the muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Best of both worlds, can't beat it.
All right, next question is from Fitness with Meg.
Fitness with Meg. I gotta stand up for this one, Bo. Meg, what up with you? What we got?
All right, she's asking, who are your fitness inspirations?
Athlete X is a dude that stays single-digit body fat year-round. And he's actually the reason what made me want to get to single digits. Because I'm like, yo, this dude is doing something that they say can't be done. He's natural. He's a natty. Doesn't take steroids. And he's single-digit body fat year-round. If he could do it, I could do it. Boom. Full 12 months we've done it, huh, Tello?
Wow, yep. Prepping with Sarge.
Prepping with Sarge, baby. Sarge. I know you can't hear me, baby, but let's get it. Hey, he's out there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Do you ever get cravings for junk food? And do you ever binge junk food? If so, what is your cheat food?
I used to crave all the fried chicken, the McDonald's, all that stuff. the Krispy Kreme donuts, Dunkin' Donuts. Yo, Tello, now when I drive through those places on the road, and you know how you can smell it from the road? It literally, you guys, it makes me nauseous. Like when I smell McDonald's now and I smell the grease, or when I smell the sugar from the donuts and stuff like that, it actually kind of makes me like sick in a way. So it's not like once you start living a certain way for a long enough time, those things that used to be good to you are no longer good. You know what I mean? So that you don't crave them anymore. The things that my body craves now are like healthier options, like water, eggs, protein, stuff like that. But man, no, I don't get a feeling to, you know, eat donuts or Rice Krispie treats, Twizzlers, none of that. Like I used to love those things, but not anymore. I'm boring, huh?
Nah.
No craving, son.
It's just the sun is beating me up.
You get smacked by that sun like that son got punch gloves on, huh?
Oh yeah.
Hey, like that son getting swung from Mike Tyson himself, huh?
Watch, I'm gonna be out by the time we get to the truck. I'm gonna be out all the way home. Kevin Esconde.
Oh, Kevin Esconde.
He asked if you could have a sit-down dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would you pick and why?
Tello, this is a good question right here. Kevin, thank you for the question, Bo. I would say
Tupac. No, he's probably the only other guy that can match your intensity.
I would say Moses.
The biblical Moses?
The biblical Moses. There was one person I could sit down with, I would say Moses, because, you know, back in the Bible days, you know, these dudes was living for a long time, man. They were living hundreds of years. And I would just want to pick his brain pick his brain. What was it like to lead the children of Israel out of slavery? What was it like for you to grow up thinking that you were royalty and then find out that your heritage was Hebrew from a slave? What was it like to have a whole nation of people behind you and you're being chased by the Egyptians, and then you have to split a sea, split the Red Sea and walk across on dry land and having walls of ocean next to you? What was that like, Moses? I would pick Moses because he was the one that received the 10 Commandments. Can you imagine going up on the mountain by yourself in front of a burning bush, hearing the voice of God speak to you, and walk down from the mountain with the 10 Commandments in your hands? Man, and then I would want to speak to Moses too, because he was one of the only persons to not have a physical death, man. I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why I would want to speak to Moses, man. So I would say Moses, Kevin. That's my answer.
I got a question for you.
Yo.
How many of each animal did Moses take on his boat?
That wasn't Moses.
All right, you got it. You got it.
You trying to get me, man? That's Noah, man.
Yep. Augie Silver Fitness.
You know Augie.
Woo! It's really not Augie, it's OG.
OG.
If you have the power to dictate health and fitness policies for kids in the U.S. schools, what would those policies include? And that's a very thoughtful question.
It is. There'd be PE every day, because now in a lot of the schools they don't even do PE at all. And the ones that do, they don't do it every day. Maybe just a couple times a week. And for me growing up, man, you know, and I'm sure you feel the same way, Tello, PE was something that we look forward to. Not only because it's fun, because it's active. You know what I'm saying? So especially nowadays, man, in this world of, you know, technology and all of that, all these kids just stay in the house all day now, man. So I would say PE every day is a start. And in my opinion, I don't know if this would be too strict, but I would treat PE as a grade. Not what they're doing now, you get an A just for showing up. But depending on your fitness level, your weight and all that good stuff, and your age and gender, you should be able to do a certain amount of push-ups for a D, a certain amount of push-ups for a C, a B, a A, so on and so forth. You should be able to do a certain amount of burpees, run a certain amount of laps, have your laps timed, but I would put conditioning and strength training in the form of body weight work, of course, like push-ups, sit-ups, and burpees. And you have to do that to earn your grade. Showing up just don't count. That's not good enough.
Nope.
You got to show up and you got to show out to earn that grade. So that way, when you go to PE, you know the people who got a D compared to the people who got an A. And that's something that the kids could feel proud of. And if the kids don't feel proud of their grade, then hey, get in shape. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, we're gonna have to start moving fast because your phone's dying and my phone's dying.
All right, let's get it. But yeah, that's what I would do, Augie. Appreciate you for the great question, man. That's a great one, Tello.
Yeah, it is. Nick, 1992.
What up, Nick?
All right, motivation or discipline?
Discipline. Motivation comes and goes. It's cheap. Motivation has no value. Discipline.
And who do you go for motivation?
I don't like to use the word motivation. I like to replace motivation with inspiration. There's not too many people, man, but I would say one of those guys would be David Goggins for sure.
All right. Next question. Cameron Love. Thank you for this, brother, but I mainly want to know your eating frequency for your high rep routines.
I think he's getting that.
What do you do for your high
high
what
do I do? Routines? What do I eat to train, right? So actually, I train on an empty stomach. I do intermittent fasting. Every single vid that you guys seen on my channel has been on an empty stomach, and it doesn't matter. I mean, some of the routines we do, like the 1100 Navy SEAL burpees, that takes hours. No food on my stomach. Tello. You know, so a lot of times, you guys, I won't eat till maybe 7, 8 o'clock at night. Like there was a time where I went 30 days, every day 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 crunches, 1,000 sit-ups, and 1,000 calf raises every day. For 30 days, no food. So I train on an empty stomach. It just it works better for me to do so.
Okay, Aki the Lion.
Aki, yup.
How do you lose weight if I've been overweight since childhood and most of my life? Is it possible at 40 plus? And will I lose a lot of muscle?
What you need to do is stop being like everybody else, because a lot of people will say they want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I'm going to try to lose weight. As soon as you say try, forget about it. You're not ready. If you say I'm going to try to lose weight or I'm going to try to get this goal, you're lying to yourself. Forget about it and get back to that goal when you're more determined. The first step is drawing a line in the sand. Draw a line in the sand and change your life. Take a stand by starting not tomorrow, not next year, not New Year's, right now. Make that decision to make that change today and stick with that decision. And as long as you do so, 6 months from now, you'll be glad that you did. It's never too late to get started. It doesn't matter if you're 40, 50, or 60. Start right now, start today, man. And as far as your question about losing muscle, don't be concerned with that, man. Just stick to your nutrition, do your resistance training, whether that's with weights or with body weight work, and everything else will take care of itself. As long as you're doing your resistance training, you won't have to worry about losing your muscle. And also make sure that you're getting your endurance in there. Make sure you're getting your cardio work in as well. But don't neglect your resistance training. As long as you're getting your resistance training in, you'll be good to go.
All right, next question is from Mason 22.
Mason, what up?
He's asking, what do you do on your downtime and what are your hobbies? Eating 4,000 calories? No.
In my downtime, I like to watch sports. Football season's coming up, so I'm gonna be watching all the games. Fitness is such a big part of my life, you know what I'm saying? So outside of, outside of like work.
Ghost hunting? Would you say ghost hunting?
Ghost hunting, yeah, yes, facts. I like that. Yo, me and Tello, the Haunted Hotel tour series that we got going, is a big one. We love doing that. Wouldn't you say, Tello?
Yeah.
Watching scary movies.
Yep.
Scary movies, horror is my favorite genre. So when it comes to movies, so yeah, I'm tripping. Movies and watching sports. That's my downtime right there. Yo,
look at that. I know him better than himself.
you know me, dog. You know me, bro. You know me.
All right.
All right.
So last but not least, we got the Rebecca Davies Show.
We got the Rebecca Davies Show. Let's go.
The Rebecca Davies Show says, what in the world do you do to motivate yourself to stay so fit?
Once you fall in love with growth, it's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. Creating those healthy lifestyle habits, you won't want to go back. Once you get your mindset right and your mental toughness is there, your mentality's on point, everything else falls into place. And when you start living that lifestyle day in and day out, consistent, not eating Twinkies, not eating powdered donuts and cupcakes and Rice Krispie treats, Twizzlers, cakes, pies, all that stuff is no longer a temptation. It just happens. I like to tell people it's not about motivation, it's not about dedication, it's not about discipline, it's always about lifestyle. Always about lifestyle. Because when you wake up in the morning, and I've said this plenty times before, but when you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth. It's something that's good for you to do, but it's something that you also don't think about. You don't have to be dedicated to brush your teeth. You don't have to be disciplined to brush your teeth. It's something you do without thinking. So I told myself, how do I start doing healthy lifestyle habits without having to think about it? Without it having to be a chore, without it having to be something I have to be dedicated to do or something that I have to decide to do. How do I do it like I'm brushing my teeth? And once you do it over and over and over again, and you reestablish your mindset, now your body is following the mind. You're creating those healthy lifestyle habits, and you're doing it without thinking. You're hitting your cardio, your endurance every day without thinking. Thousands of push-ups, thousands of lunges, thousands of crunches every single day without thinking. Thousands of burpees every single day without thinking. No matter what it is you're trying to seek growth in, when you get it to the point where it's like brushing your teeth, you're good to go.
That was the final one?
That was it?
That was it.
No, man, I don't believe you. Who's next, man? Who's next?
That was it.
That was it?
That was it.
Let's go, baby! The first Q&A is a success.
It is.
It's starting to get a little late out here.
Yep.
But
the hills have eyes too.
man, that was beautiful though. You guys, we got a ton of questions. Guys, I appreciate all the support that you continually give the channel, that you continually give Tello and myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's something we never take for granted. Forgive me if I missed you, but somebody asked if we were gonna be doing another haunted hotel vid. I can't remember who that was. If this is you, the answer is yes. We got some things planned, baby. The haunted hotel tour will continue. We got plans for sure. Ain't that right, Tello?
Oh, yeah.
Camp, that's gonna be a wrap on today's video. And like I always say, don't expect OT money. Putting in part-time work. Stay hungry, forever grateful, never satisfied. Until next time, comfort kills. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Great work, baby. Another one.
Another one.
All right, man.
Balboa versus Apollo. Throwing them off the stage. Showtime at the Apollo. For the camp. On my grind for the camp. Rain, snow, or shine for the camp. If you don't know about the camp, better learn about the camp. They hear us coming, we the camp.